You know, what is your opinion about the Lego Lego Ninjago TV series?
Yes.
Yes, Lego Ninjago. That was a very good show. I liked it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's recap.
Yes.
So first there's the series where there are those bone people where that boomer sensei goes and be like, "You, my son, you follow me, get kill the skeleton peeps or something."
Then there's this red dude Kai and his sister. Yeah.
Yes, they are like forging weapons and stuff, and then like bone people, and then this like black guy with a bone helmet comes and like starts some kind of fight or something. Then guy goes and like says, "I'm gonna hurt, I'm gonna kill them so hard because I'm very cool." And then he like goes and loses or something. And then the old boomer man sensei Wu goes to Kai and says, "If they kill the already dead skeleton or whatever, come with me."
And then there's like the other people ninja things.
And he tries to tell Lei. Kai gets assaulted, not in the sexual way, but in the physical way, by the other ninjas who are like black or something. And Kai meets them, and the all other ninjas like, "Yo, I'm the black guy, except I'm not black, I'm yellow. I have the black suit or something." Then there is the like blue whatever. "Yo, I want to fuck your sister."
Are just like, what the fuck?
And then there's like that white ninja who exists and is coded like Disticon for some reason. Right. So after those ninjas have met each other, then yes, they play Mario Kart or something because they're like gamers. And then the Sensei Wu says that you must train to be epic ninjas and get all of the womanness.
They did fight ninja thing and then they got some golden weapon stuff.
Yes, but then the old boomer Mr. Wu got very pissed about the fact that they got the weapons, and then he said that you shall not pass or something.
And then there is this place thing that is like a old abandoned lab, and the
Then,
white
yes,
ninja
they-
goes there.
Yes, they went to like Walter White's lab, and then they start cooking up some crack cocaine.
And they go there and find some papers that prove that he is a robot, and he is not very happy about that. Okay, so they ninja be banging though. No, not like that.
Yeah, so then the ninjas go to hell, and then they kill Satan. I mean the black guy. Because apparently, according to Ninjago lore, black people are unholy. Also, the black person like is Sensei was broke or something, so they got like family problems.
Yeah, they got daddy issues, brother issues. I don't know.
Bro problems. So after they go kill Satan, except not really, then Satan gets 4 arms and leaves. And afterwards the ninjas go chill, and then they hear a story about someone becoming a green ninja or something, and then like a 10-year-old goes and resurrects some kind of lizard demons or something.
Yeah.
And then the lizard people construct him some kind of tree house, and then the ninjas go destroy the tree house because they hate kids and lizards or something. And then the Scaly Bros attack again, but then they find out that the 10-year-old is actually the Satan's son or something, and stuff, and then things happen, and then the 10-year-old baby, is no longer a bad guy, so then he like joins the team ninjas, and he gets the green suit because, well, child privileges to be honest, and then happens the funny thing.
And yeah, and funnies happen.
There's a time travel episode.
Yeah.
And then the little kid becomes an idol suddenly.
And he's like, I'm older.
Yes, and then he meets his mommy or something, and the mommy gets crisis about the fact that he's a little baby. He's no longer his little baby.
And then there's like a big fight between the bad quiz and good quiz. And they do the things. And then the big bad guy, the Garmadon dude, he becomes human and good person again.
No, you skipped over the part where like some kind of primordial evil ghoul says that yo, and then they go onto some kind of island where like these stone creatures that were like Satan's minions become alive, and then they try to kill a god or something. After the Satan blob takes over Garmadon, the black guy, who is actually Satan in reality too, then the ninjas like have to go to that one island or something, and then like they cripple Lloyd, the green kid who no longer is a kid, and then he summons a dragon out of his ass or something, then there's an epic battle, and then a funny thing happens called YOLO. So after the epic final battle where Lloyd gets crippled, and then his dad tries to kill him or something, but not really, and then his dad doesn't anymore try to kill him, because then he becomes the Mr. Nice Guy. Like, then after that they like go to the epic futuristic city of Bill Gates, and then they like go there, but then some kind of robot revolution happens, and then they like oh, this little white ninja who is also a robot, I forgot to tell that, then he gets a gigantic robot boner on the Bill Gates' like assistant.
And then
yes, after Bill Gates has the thing that his robot assistant and stuff happens, then
there's this bad guy.
Yes, the robot. Except it's not really a robot. It's again the black ghoul from the previous season,
And then Zane sacrifices himself because ninja. So Zane sacrifices himself.
Yep.
And dies, basically.
Then he just dies.
Yeah.
Then all of the other ninjas get big depression, but then they like, well, that's sad anyways, let's move on. And
then they are like, oh no, he's dead! No!
And then they get invited to this tournament that this noodle guy is having, and
with other ninja beings.
With other people who have powers.
Yes.
So that they get infinite noodles because priorities. And
in the fortune cookie, there's like a picture of Zane.
Yeah. And then they decide to go to the contest that Noodle Daddy is having, and what happens then is basically that then they go to that island place, and then they enter the contest. Then they like go to the contest, and then they find out that the losers like get their souls sucked out by Noodle Daddy, and then like stuff happens. Also the Noodle Daddy has kid some kind of girl, and then guy gets a ungodly boner, and then he like starts to get some moves on the girl like, hey, you know that my powers is fire? Well, that ain't nothing when you see me at my hottest.
And also Garmadon dies.
Well, you skipped over the reason why he dies. You see, the reason why he dies is that, well, he chose to sacrifice himself because the Noodle Daddy has a weird obsession with the snake people, and then he like tries to become a snake person. So then So then the Garmadon, who actually at one point joined the noodle that is called, decides to sacrifice himself so that they don't become snake people, and then the actual snake gods or something who are dead, like, then they like come from heaven and say, thanks for killing yourself so that this ugly noodle guy doesn't become like us, because we are kind of racist like that, but I mean like whatever. And then they like mourn his death for a moment, and then like then happens the funny thing that they like chill again, and
They're still for long because apparently they can't live a happy life like ever.
yeah, but then when they're like chilling, then happens this thing that a bloody ghost starts haunting them. Then the ghost come, and then they realize that ghost bad, and then they realize that the ghost is actually a former student of Sensei Wu, and Sensei Wu gets kinda sad that his former baby is dead, except not really. And then stuff happens, basically the funny happens, and then they found the corpse of that one person, but basically then after that, then they realized that Nya, who we kind of forgot because she isn't important, except other than the blue guy tries to fuck her, but it doesn't work because she likes people who actually have brains. So then she gets water powers, and you can look into that as deep as you can, you know. Anyways, and then stuff happens. They find a haunted house, and then the black-suited earth power guy Cole, whose name we never talked about, then stuff happens and he basically kinda dies, except he doesn't really get killed, he just becomes a ghost. And then that's really sad, and they like have to really hard try to make sure that, you know, that the Cole doesn't like die or anything. And then they like go to the afterlife, because that's where the ghost cronies come from, that the ghost kid is like sending after. And then like Lloyd finds his dad from there, from a ghost prison, and he says that no, I am not going to kill this ghost thingy because you're inside it or something. And stuff happens. Then like they decide to kill the ghost thing, and then they're sad that, you know, Lloyd's daddy is dead, permadead. And then there's the sad moment where Wu tries to save that guy who's trying to kill him and other people, like constantly, the ghost kid, and it's very sad that the ghost kid is like, well, you know what, I'm already dead, so what if I die again? I don't really care. So kind of funny like that. Basically that's that. And also, why are you turtling in the intel room?